Welcome to In the Center of Her Power podcast, where you can get divine feminine soul food. The divine feminine is re-establishing itself in the world, and you need tips and tools to make it your own. A few days ago, I did a reading for myself using the Earth Warriors Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, and I love that deck because I love the way she phrases things and the way she creates these visual images that really resonate with how I see myself and my purpose in the world. The card that I pulled is Amaru, Amaroo, Amaru, the beautiful place. And part of what she says is this: your dreams of a more beautiful world are not a product of childish fantasy or idle imagination. They are true spiritual visions inspired by the universal heart that yearns for divine paradise to be manifested in all worlds. You have a life purpose to assist in the creation of divine harmony in the world through sacred activism and the expression of your soul talents. Believe that the beautiful world you long for is not only possible, but part of your spiritual responsibility to create. I love this card. You know, the Oracle cards always pull up something that is relevant to what's happening in my life and probably in your life. When the Lion's Gate of August 8th was about to dawn, I was encouraged to actually go into the riverfront and stand in the water and sing. Because we can program water. Water can be programmed with our intentions. Our intentions can be manifested more easily if we can speak those intentions into the water that we are about to drink. And if you live near water, and most of us live near some body of water because the earth has so much water anyway, then we as a collective, as healers, as light bringers, as daughters and sons of Yemanja, as daughters and sons of Oshun, as someone who is a part of the Dagara water clan like I am. The Dagara are people in Africa, in Burkina Faso, and they have a spiritual belief system that was brought to the U.S. by Malidoma Somé, Elder Malidoma Somé. And I participated in some training after reading his books. I'm a part of the water clan. Life begins in water, the primordial waters, how molecules and atoms move around and then they come together and then they form into life forms. Water is the essential element in this. Water is the essential element of Mama Earth. We are beings who have grown out of the earth. We mimic the earth. We're made of the same stuff as the soil and as the trees. We have the same or similar proportion of liquid to body mass and bone in our bodies. So human beings are over 75% water. We must have water in order to live. Water is used to make and manufacture so many things that we use every day. And it can be programmed for our healing. It can be programmed, structured, water is what it's called, can be created to help heal us, to be used as medicine. So water is so crucial. And we have the capacity, especially if you live near a body of water, we have the capacity to actually program the water so that we can have more healing energy in this world. And now that Lion's Gate has taken place, I believe that this is true. This resonates with me and it feels true that during Lion's Gate, the Arcturians came to the earth and helped to lay the foundation on the ley lines for a new raised vibration in the earth. And at the same time, I was led to gather others and sing at the riverfront. So we're all doing our part to help raise the vibration of the earth. And as we raise the vibration of the earth, then we raise the vibration of our own selves. We raise the vibration of humankind. We know that there is that energy in this world that would have us stay locked in fear and sadness and all of the emotions that prohibit us from fully expressing our brightest light. Our brightest light is needed now. If you can hear my voice, then you were probably drawn here because it is a part of your life's purpose and mission. It is written in your life contract for what you are to do in this world, that you would actually sing or chant to the water. So we're all here, we're all interconnected, and there are people who say things to me like the woman, and I really always mispronounce her name, but I'm going to include it in the show notes. She's from Scotland, and I resonate often with what she communicates because it feels resonant. And I'm like, why am I so why am I listening? Somebody asked me, why did you do a workshop with a woman from Scotland? I'm a Black woman, and I really celebrate being Black. I celebrate being from the United States, and I also celebrate having ancestors who once lived in Africa. So I know myself to be rooted in the earth, and know myself through that rootedness to be connected to Africa. I also know that I've lived in other parts of the world, that I've had lifetimes in other parts of the world. So in this life, I'm kind of intermingling certain aspects of previous lives. Anyway, I really resonate with what she says. And even though she's from Scotland and not Africa, and still it resonates. So we can learn from people all over the world, There's no limit to who you can learn from. The issue is not to culturally appropriate anyone else's spiritual and cultural beliefs. So anyway, I'll include her name in the show notes, and she talked about the Arcturians coming. I already knew that I was connected to the Arcturians. Also, I'm connected to the Sirens, who are from other planets. And I'm connected to the Sirians and the Arcturians from thousands and thousands of years ago. I didn't come here recently, so I'm not a starseed who recently came here. I'm a starseed who helped to lay the foundation for life to begin. I am a blue ray being, a siren, and I am here now to share the message that is important for us to sing to the riverfront, to the waterfront, to the ocean front. Stand in the water if you can. Now, I don't think I can stand in the water here because there was a storm recently, and there was runoff that was released into the river. So I don't know if the river is safe for us to stand in. Unfortunately, however, we can still sing, and our voices can still be heard and felt by the earth. This is an opportunity for us to create a new world. And one of the things that I was thinking about when I heard that there were more people who were shot in Jacksonville, Florida, and it was a hate crime, they believe. A white person shot several Black people. And we have to remember that there are those who want to keep us locked in fear, death, guns, and negativity. And we are here to rise above that. We want to rise above that. There's a song little ditty that I put together for people of African descent who may feel put upon as we see more and more crimes enacted against us in public. And it's because they want to keep us silent and sad. And yet what this is a way for us to activate our genius. So the little song I wrote is, we are the original people you see. This adversity ignites our genius. We will rise just like the day. I will rise unafraid. We have to rage against the darkness that would keep us locked in fear. We are light workers, light bringers, and we came here to make a difference in the world. And this is a chance for you to make a difference. You don't have to be completely healed in order to take up this call to sing. You can make a difference just as you are. One of the things that happened for me is like I spent so many years feeling like I had to heal, trying to heal from the things that had happened to me, that I was a little reluctant to use my gifts and light in the world. Now, we do need to heal. We have a lot of unhealed healers. And sometimes the healing is so prominent that we really do need to heal it before we can embark on trying to help others. However, this is something you can do now, today, regardless of what you've done or not done. You can go out and you can sing. Most of us live near a body of water because the earth is mostly water. So wherever you are, sing. Sing, sing, sing. I have some songs that you can sing on my website, www.centerherpower.com. Or you can sing your own songs of healing light. Maybe you have your own following and you want to create a day where you get people together to sing. Maybe you have a women's circle. I just talked to a woman who I'm going to be interviewing, Karina. She and I know each other from a graduate program. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the recording, but I'm glad we talked. She's getting together with a women's circle tomorrow in Canada, and they were already planning to do a ritual. And we are going to she's going to acknowledge the efforts that I'm engaging here in the U.S., and I'm acknowledging the things that she's doing in Canada. So we can come together and we can raise the vibration of the earth. Please go out, sing. Thank you so much for joining me for In the Center of Her Power podcast. I sincerely hope that you were fed with divine feminine soul food. Please like or subscribe or share the podcast. And until next time, shine.